So yeah, we are all here, so let's go ahead and get started. Last time on Tainted Space, our intrepid rushers got themselves a job from Captain Steele to go help her reclaim something that was found in an automated mining facility back in Rush Space 13. But when our crew arrived aboard their ship, the Astora, you found that everything wasn't quite on the level insofar as the automated mining drones decided to mine your insides out. Luckily, you managed to dispatch the drones, well, all but one of the drones, whose gun has been pulled out of its socket and is now just following Poco around, clicking its empty little trigger with all its tiny little robotic heart.
Doesn't it have one of those party blowers where you go, so it just happens every few seconds?
You'll have to stop off at Robo Party Depot for that, but
Damn.
during the brief exchange, most everybody's guns apparently either malfunctioned or caught on fire or otherwise suffered horrible malfunctions because for about a straight hour, everybody rolled straight like sub fives.
It is not a good time for everybody but me.
It's fine. I went around and repaired everyone. I paid special attention to making sure that Cunt Destroyer is working at peak efficiency.
So at the very end, we had spilled the fight over into this area, which appears to be some sort of stone hall. Definitely not something the mining company would have made. Looks rather ancient, and I believe Zari Sala was attempting to investigate it.
Yeah, I was gonna scuttle around and look around.
Well, that sounds like a plan. Why don't you go ahead and give me an intelligence check? If you have any relevant skills, feel free to tack them on.
Intelligence.
I should probably open my own robot.
I don't think I have any. No, I don't think so. Just.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay. Well, you don't know anything specific about this sort of thing, but your Spinaran senses certainly tell you that, yeah, whatever or whoever constructed this happened long, long ago. The stonework looks to be centuries old, and while it appears rustic at first glance, you can see bits of strange machinery hidden away beneath the stone walls or tucked into columns.
Weird.
Whoever
I'm
made
going
this
to-
place was technologically advanced, but seemed to be very into their stone aesthetics.
Space Greeks.
I'm going to lick some of the rocks because I am a Spinaran and I like to eat rocks.
Alright, the rest of you see your companions start licking the furniture.
What did I tell you about licking rocks in strange places?
Rocks taste good all the time.
You don't know where these rocks are.
Is this a little passageway here, or is that just nothing?
There is a tiny passage here, but it is much too small for you to squeeze into.
I found a little hole in the wall, but I'm too big.
Okay.
If only we had a squidgy little fuckboy who could reach into these little holes.
My job is not to fit into small, cramped holes, you know.
I beg to differ,
About-
but
Anyways, show me
How
where
about
the
to fix
hole is.
something in
Over
here?
here, over there.
How many wiggle checks is this going to require?
Go ahead and give me a reflexes check to see if you can indeed squeeze on in there. Gooey fuckboy you may be, but your equipment is not so malleable.
I was about to say he's going to take off his clothing.
Okay, well, in that
So-
case, your naked booty can just squeeze on in there, no problem. So, boop.
I don't know why. All I can think of is Dr. Zoidberg when he takes his shell off and everything just jiggles.
Oh,
No thanks. Just take that mental image right
I
back
got
home.
the breeze!
Alright.
Oh,
Griggs will look around. I'm sorry, I've forgotten your system already. What would be like the stealth roll?
if you want a Rog Dog stealth, it would just be reflexes.
Oh yeah, that's why you were saying. No, that was just a wiggling. Reflexes. So just like D20 plus 2?
Yep, D20 plus 2. Although you are also trained in stealth, so it's D20 plus 2 plus another 2. You stealthy as fuck, boy.
Alright. So time to naked stealth.
Alright, you find a room. It's fairly large, all things considered. Not nearly so much as the antechamber you were just in, but perhaps the size of a large master bedroom. You can
Nothing
see
inside.
remnants of perhaps a bed off in the corner, but it's been ravaged by time to be almost nothing. And you can see some sort of computer console buried in the wall just next to you here, but it doesn't appear to be active.
Walk around just to check the corners.
Alright. You see nothing else in the room.
Alright. Now go the other way.
Alright. You find much the same thing.
And for the last room.
Alright. That room appears to be blocked off. You can see that there was a doorway here, but much like the passage you found the broken mining bot in, this one is caved in.
Okay. Gonna poke my head back out. Hey guys, I found some computer terminals in there.
ooh.
Well, computers, I know. I'll take a look if I can. I'm sure I can. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure I'll fit.
How many wiggle checks?
Serena, being a very plush floof, will indeed need to make a wiggle check.
I have no doubt of it. With all of my fierce 0 reflex.
I want to make a joke that I'm actually carrying lube.
Well, considering the setting we're in, it wouldn't be inappropriate.
Yeah,
Considering
my
that
character,
sounds
it also
sensible,
would-
all things considered.
So you try to get in, but your giant Huskar tits are just too massive to squeeze through the little hole.
A little help here? Squigs is gonna try to like push her in.
Alright, make a strength check. Poco, if you want to assist, I'll give Squigs advantage.
Okay.
Strength check.
So yeah, roll twice, take the better result. Alright, so
Can
Serena
someone
now
else
is
squidgy
wedged
arm please
into the
try and
hole.
Push me. I'm a little stuck now.
Yeah, she's got her shoulders through the hole now, but her tits just can't
Nope.
get through. Yeah, nope. Okay, so now your ass is in the air and your legs are just like flailing around behind you.
I believe
It's just a
your-
butt sticking out, like, push me!
Okay. I believe
I'll give it a go.
your all butter diet may have
All
disastrous effects on your hips.
I don't know. She looks pretty good, even
There's
stuck inside
nothing
a wall.
disastrous about this.
What's
Strength.
this?
physical.
Strength?
Yeah, physique.
Yeah, I have nothing in that.
Alright, I think there's so many people have tried now that there's no way Serena's getting through there. You might
Can
be
I-
able to pull
can
her
I-
out.
Advantage.
No, if anything, you're going to get disadvantage from all the people failing so far.
Here's somebody stop breathing into the
DCL,
microphone,
please.
Sorry. Not even breathing.
Chewing the shit out of that microphone. You're still fucking with it.
Like, shit.
Where the fuck is Serena?
She is in this little corner here around the wall.
I'm like around the corner, like stuck
Oh,
between
right.
a squidgy wall and a squidge
Got a
place.
12 roll.
No. She is thoroughly lodged in there.
Oh, tail just sinks.
Oh. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh god.
Oh,
Alright. Make
Close
an
my
attack.
eyes and brace my
Wait,
back.
hold on. You can't attack her through there. You will actually be bashing yourself through a wall. Would you like to rethink this angle of attack?
I'm gonna booty slam her.
All right, you'll have to come from like this direction. There is a wall there.
Yeah.
Squigs is
Alright.
going to
Yeah.
barrel roll out the
Dun,
way.
dun, 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 dun. I'll take that running.
All right, Poco, would you like to also get out of the way, or are you just gonna stare down the charging Lathan?
Just as it looks like she's about to charge, I'll perk up. Oh, maybe I can try this. I'll take out the laser drill that I harvested from one of the drones and try to cut a little stress fracture.
All right, make an intelligence check. If you're well, you are proficient in tech weapons, so go ahead and add 2 to that.
Intelligence.
All right. You very carefully laser your way around Serena's big blubbery behind and manage to get rid of just enough wall that she thumps through. Just cracks her
don't
head
be
on the
concerned.
floor.
Your bodily health is of my utmost concern.
Also, I resent having my diet referred to as butter.
Well, I mean, when the chemical composition... Well, never mind.
I
Please
could.
continue eating precisely as you are. I don't mean to interfere with any galactic fast food chains.
I could try and make
I
the hole
like-
bigger by
I like space.
mining it.
So
Didn't know we set the robot to sass.
while Poco's talking and Serena is like recovering herself and starting to stagger down the hall, your poor little rogue drone is just following Poco around, continuing to click menacingly at her. Click, click.
We're seriously gonna keep that thing, huh?
Did you get the tennis ball icon yet?
Oh god. No, I did not.
Oh.
Anyways, just to make sure nothing goes wrong, Squigs will enter through the hole.
Alright. So, Serena, you see much as the same thing Squig saw. There is a destroyed bed, evidence that this might have been someone's quarters at one point, ancient knickknacks scattered around, and a terminal against one of the walls here, but there's no power to it.
Alright. Let's see here. I will... Let's see, what have I got for sources of power here? Well, I mean, I don't want to do this, but considering it's been bricked, I'll use my codex and just slam it into that as a power source. I'll make sure that no memory stuff's plugged into it. I just want to use it as random booting power to see if I can get this thing alive again.
Alright, well, it's a good idea in theory, and you pull out your codex's little cord and look around for a plug, but there's no plug.
Then I will, if I have to, break the codex just to yank the battery out, and then I'll see if I can fit it somewhere to this terminal.
Alright,
I
why don't you
might
go...
have to do some MacGyvering.
Yeah, why don't you make a jury rigging check and see if you can figure out a way to plug
How
your
much do I
codex in.
get for proficiency? It's 2 and it's in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh!
So
I had
the good news is
inspiration
you
last session. Do I still have it if I didn't spend it, or is it gone now?
you do still have it, but you have to use inspiration before you roll.
Oh. Bugger.
So yeah, the good news is you get your battery out of the codex. The bad news is you still don't know anywhere to plug this thing into. There's just a screen blankly staring at you.
Alright, let's see here. What is it for just trying to figure out old computers and shit like that? Applied science?
Let's see. I believe there is a computer use skill or something close to that. Let's see.
Security systems?
No, that would be for hacking. Let's see. Actually, do you have proficiency in a mechanics kit? Because that would definitely be able to get you in.
I do. I indeed own a mechanics kit.
All right, so yeah, you can approach it that way. Try to disassemble the computer itself.
Yep, I will set that nerd booty to wiggling and get to it.
All right, go ahead and make another intelligence check.
Come on. This time, advantage. 15?
All right, hey, advantage helped.
Hooray.
Indeed. You very carefully search around the monitor itself and eventually find that there is a very small section of the wall that is false, that's just plastic covering that's made to look like stone. And using your mechanics kit, you wiggle that out, and out spills a great deal of wiring. It's extremely old looking, and you're not familiar with any of this tech. But, being as proficient with computers as you are, you do indeed find a place to plug your battery in.
Alrighty, I give it a go.
Alright, you turn it on, and after about a 30-second boot cycle, the monitor slowly flickers on, like an old CRT monitor. It's coming on with static first, then lines going up and down. And a moment later, it begins to fill with strange, blocky alien script. Your codex... Well, your codex is broken now, so you
Squigs?
have no idea how to translate it.
Do you have a codex on you? Cunt boy CL, you're muted.
The answer is only yes if you're not going to break it.
I promise I'm just going to use it as opposed to take it apart. Mine already got screwed up by plugging it into a robot full of evil.
You know, my intuition says this is a bad choice, but you're just too damn cute. Squigs will hand over his codex.
Yep. She'll adjust her glasses, do a little nose wiggle, and peer it through the codex and try and translate it.
Alrighty. Your codex starts going to work, trying to analyze the strange, blocky script. It seems to be made entirely of squares and rectangles intersecting each other at strange, odd angles, making sure that it's full of sharp edges where they connect. But
Oh, good. If we scan these with a camera, we can get programs off the Apple Store.
yes, it does indeed kind of look like a mess of QR codes, actually. But eventually your codex begins to translate some very rough stuff. It looks like this isn't in the extranet database, or... Then again, as you tap through your codex, you start to realize that you can't access the extranet properly from here. Your connection is like half of a star.
Always weird when we went from bars to stars.
Wasn't it, though?
It's where we're only half of freedom.
But yeah, you do begin
Never
to
go full
translate something, and it starts to look like, after a couple minutes, that this is some sort of personal log. You pick up the name Asirin 2 or 3 times, and you're not sure if that's the name of a race, a place, or a person, as well as the word seal, and your codex can't quite decide if the next word is meant to be tornado, hurricane, tsunami, some kind of storm.
Siren and Storm is what I got so
As
far.
long as it's not a warp storm.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to call in the Emperor's favorite blue children.
Bring in the Smurfs.
Okay then. I will tell Squigs as much as I can figure out, and I'll have a little click around and see if there's some security option that I can get to, like a desktop. Considering robots still currently want to kill the shit out of us.
Alright. You can find your way through the network, no problem, but it doesn't look like these robots are connected to whatever network the computer itself is. The robots here are from whatever corporation hired you.
Yes. Is this computer connected to any kind of like receiver or transmitter thing?
No, it appears to be a local network only.
Damn. All right. I ask if Squigs is okay with me using some of his storage space to put logs from this computer on. We could probably sell them for money.
As long as you do not go past the first, the basic folders.
No, that's fine. I'll put it in one called not pornography for you.
Squig sweats.
Sweats loudly. Yep. I make a folder called not porn, and I will download this thing's banks if I can.
The folder is called Not Porn 1.
Not porn 1, aka there's also not porn 420 and not porn 69. I know how this works.
All right.
Do I need to do a nerd check to like pull some files or?
Nah, that's rudimentary stuff for you. The computer system isn't quite what you're used to, but you're a tech specialist. You can figure it out.
Shit, this is Alien Vista. I should have known.
At least it's not Aliens 10.
No, there's an even worse. Okay, I have had the
Millennium.
displeasure of being stuck with the Millennium Edition. I had a computer with the Millennium Edition OS on it for 2 years.
Ew.
You poor darling.
They were hard times.
All right.
That does explain why you fell into the wrong crowd and ended up with us.
It's true. It's true.
I'll stir
If it hadn't been for Millennium Edition, I'd have gotten into pornography and being transsexual way sooner.
All right.
Hey,
Do you guys
Squigs,
want
there
to?
are stairs here. Did you go up these?
Yeah, well, only other place was another terminal. Don't really know what else you can do from there that you couldn't do from here.
I'll take a teeny weeny peeky if just in case. Should probably tell the others that it's okay. We haven't been eaten by super monsters.
Scared to look back up through the hole.
Hmm. Is this one also completely depowered, or has it been powered up?
Yeah, it's also depowered, but you can pull off the battery from the first and plug it in here. Just lather, rinse, repeat, same deal.
Sweet.
And
I do indeed do so.
once again, you run your codex's translation program across the files here, and in addition to what you saw earlier, another term pops up, which the closest translation your codex can manage is Children of the Wind.
I'm a fucking nerd. I'm taking notes on this D&D game. Only the nerdiest ones actually do the note-taking thing, don't they?
It's
Alright, so
As
say
someone who
that.
takes immaculate D&D notes, can confirm.
Mm-hmm. All right, awesome. I will likewise put this in not porn 2.
That's why saving is the accountant in most games.
Hey, look, can confirm accountancy useful skill for being a D&D Jew. I'm the same myself.
But no, actually it isn't. Because saving is not as good as being a fucking Jew in D&D as I am.
This is fair.
Look,
I've yet to
I
utilize
fantasize in roleplaying to get away from who I am.
It's
Wow.
true. It's the exact reason I didn't play that fucking MMO in space, because I was like, I'm already an accountant. I don't need to be a space accountant.
Eve.
Eve, yes. People are like, you should play it. I'm like, no. They go, you'd be really good at it. I said, exactly why I will never play it.
So some of you might have noticed that Poco and her robotic paramour have disappeared.
Oh,
Nice.
I mean,
I mean, we can't get
Wonderful.
through the wall because you have
Oh, shit.
no
Hold on.
collision on.
Boop.
Thank
there
you.
we go.
Yes, and Poco, every time you try to get away from it, your little drone buddy just like follows you around dutifully like a little puppy. Click.
I will
we
give
see
Squig
where she
back
went?
his Codex. Here you go.
Apparently
Squig takes it back.
I have
My
6 meters
robotic
of
eyes
sight.
will register tiny money signs as I see a disabled Vico droid.
Yes. So
Where are you at?
you can see
There's
across
Poco.
this little bit of water here that there's some sort of command post set up inside a circular structure across the way. There's a lot of modern tech in there, computer systems, indeed a droid chassis slumped up against a wall, and what looks like a very large holo projector.
Did me or Enyo see where she went?
Whether or not you did, Fenris will just point out that she went this way. Why can I not switch? There we go.
I think I'm going to bend down and test the water here, since this is the first semi-biological signs on the asteroid that we found with my bioscience kit, to see
Okay.
if there's any interesting things crawling or creeping around in there.
Okie dokie. You also notice that while you're doing so, that over here on the bridge, you can see a couple more rogue mining drones. They are currently drilling very intently against what appears to be some sort of security field set up across the bridge. And they are getting absolutely nowhere.
Oh, okay.
But
Well-
if you have proficiency with a bioscience kit, you can definitely try and analyze the water.
Yep. Just, what? Intellect?
Yep.
I'm gonna ask Enya if she'll carry me. I hurt my bum trying to get through the wall.
Sure.
Yay.
Alright. Poco, you run a cursory scan through the water,
Good.
but no, you don't detect anything. It is indeed very similar to good old H2O, with a few other trace chemicals sprinkled in for the mix, but you don't find any actual life signs within it.
Oh, I was hoping for something fun. How deep does the water look?
You cannot see the bottom, so fairly deep.
Well, I don't recall if I was programmed with swimming protocols, but
You've proven to be very, very waterproof.
I do have largely empty chassis. I will affectionately pat my storage sack. And I guess I'll just start filling it up with air until I get to a sufficient degree of buoyancy.
Wait, are
So-
you literally inflating your pretend testicles in order to use as floaties to get in the water?
Yes, that is correct.
Fuck yeah.
Amazing. Adge, if you don't have inspiration, you can go ahead and take that. And, yeah, bloop. In you go with your giant, buoyant ball sack.
Okay, I'll use my tail like a little rudder and motorboat across.
Excellent.
Wow.
You can hear the
All right.
Mario tail whipping sound. Boom, 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 boom.
I was not prepared for today.
Hold on. You get right up onto the edge here, but just as you're trying to climb on out of the water, your big ol' tanuki cock bumps into something invisible and hard. You seem to have battered against the same force field the robots are dealing with.
Oh, that makes sense. Huh. Well, if their mining equipment doesn't work, then I suppose my salvaged mining equipment probably won't work either. Shoot. I guess I'll patrol around just to make sure that the force field covers everything.
I don't want to yell
Alright,
out, but it'd be so
so-
stupid.
When you get about to the bridge, you look up and see that there are a pair of security cameras on either side of the entrance here, and they immediately lock onto you and start following your movements around.
I will wave.
Right. A long moment passes, and then you hear a voice come over the speakers from one of them. Hey, are you a rescue team?
That's reasonably plausible for you to expect, yes.
All right, I'm going to take that as a yes. Could you please, for the love of God, kill those drones? They're going to get in here eventually.
Oh, I guess? Well, gosh, this puts me at a moral quandary. Is it right for a machine to kill another machine, even when it's being requested by what I assume to be a biological organism?
Biological? No, I'm the station AI. I've been trapped here for fucking weeks.
Oh, how wonderful. Well, I don't have any moral complaints then. We'll go home.
A robot asking me to kill robots? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, of course. Okay. We'll be back in just a sec. Don't die.
Oh, thank God.
Boop, boop.
Does
Poco, who was that?
shield regen?
So the
yes.
station asked us to kill a bunch more robots. They're trying to break things in, I guess.
The station? Like the station staff?
No, the station itself.
Wait, what? You know what? Never mind. Come on. We need to hurry up.
Yeah, so your shields do regen if you spend like 5 minutes rebooting them, so you guys all have full shields now. If you didn't already.
Remember to do that stuff.
Hey,
Okay,
hey,
so we need to take them. So we need to take them out.
What do you say we get the surprise this time?
Okay, opening fire.
Okay.
Wait.
All right, everybody roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Squiggles is like, hey, why don't we try to sneak attack? And you was just like, okay.
She never got to shoot last time because they all jumped in her face hole. She's a gun tank.
Oh yeah, I
What
actually
the
get
fuck
sneak
do
attack.
we-
God
It's plus
damn it.
reflex,
Oh,
right?
Yes. Initiative is indeed reflex. Let me grab some stat blocks for these guys. Good old rogue mining drones. So almost universally terrible at everything. Okay, never mind.
Wow.
All right.
Wow, good job, Squigs. With the crit, with the clutch crit. Also, I like that that it doesn't pull up an error if I roll 1d20 plus fuck all. It just treats it as 0. That delights me.
Let's see. All right. Boop. All right.
All right.
So I'm going to let Enyo take a surprise round shot. So go ahead and attack whoever you like.
Now attack. The suck.
These guys are going to have light cover from the ruins between you and them, but shouldn't be much.
I don't know what light cover is.
That is a +2 bonus to their AC. And by AC, I mean reflex defense.
Okay, so. Okay, I think I can deal with that. So I'm gonna try. So, accuracy. Well, no, fuck that shit.
All right. Once
Have to
again,
get start.
you take your shot, and it just blasts a chunk out of the wall here. And Squigs, you're the one most upset by this, so you get to go next, apparently.
How much can we move again?
You can move 6 meters.
Okay. So let's not move to the front. Wait, what about? I'm trying to get to a point where I can actually like shoot somebody because I don't think I can do that right now.
Let's see. So you can shoot this guy way in the back here from pretty much where you are. Just lean around the corner and take a shot.
Okay, sure, why not? Well, is there going to be any penalties for range?
No.
All right, then. Yeah, I'll just attack that guy. It's just reflexes plus simple weapons, right?
Reflexes plus your proficiency bonus, which is +2. All right.
17.
Solid hit. And these guys don't know you're there, so go ahead and add your sneak attack damage, or vital strike, an extra d6.
Weapon damage should be... shit.
I think yours is d6 plus reflex.
It's probably that, because it's just... yeah, it's just d6 plus reflex.
Yeah.
So... 7 damage.
Not bad, not bad. You take a big chunk out of its shields, and the poor little gun drone squeals and slams back against the... Yes. And it just gets knocked back against the wall by the impact of your shot. And
Dude,
Enyo,
actually kind of hurt.
you get a second chance.
Fucking hell, Satan!
Oh
Fuck
my
you,
god.
Satan! I'll fuck you in the
Satan,
ass.
why have you betrayed me now of all times?
Alright, so
Yes.
the place where you blew a chunk of the wall out gets the rest of the chunk of the wall blown out, and now there's a little hole through it.
Do you have any traits or flaws you could call in? Because that might really help you.
My, oh. What do you mean traits? You mean like persona?
Yeah.
Yeah, persona or flaw. Because those things, I mean, you might as well, if you can take a flaw right now would be an awesome time to do it, because you've pretty much already fucked up. So taking disadvantage on a fail ain't the worst.
You probably could have invoked your flaw for reckless on the first attack, but not that one.
No.
Was after your accidental surprise round. So it is the
Yeah,
gun
that-
drone's turn. So he's going to do his little thing,
Yeah,
which is...
figure.
Guess he's going to take a shot right back at Squigs. So...
Fuck your faggot!
Pew!
Fight me!
Oof, shit!
23, that'll hit your reflex for sure. So you're going to
But
take
there's
7
gotta be
points
cover.
of damage on your shields.
It's the one from the side.
Yeah, it's...
Which side?
Oh, you can't see them. They're,
Switch.
it's over here.
It's this guy over here.
Oh, I see that guy.
Yeah, so Squigs, your shields take 7 points of damage. Boom! And Serena.
Let's see here. I could call in Fenris Drone because he's very, very useful, but I don't want him to get infected with evil robot shit. So I'm going to try and shoot a thing, even though I'm bad at it. So I'm going to call in that flaw. Squishy, trying to do things that are hard physical work stress me out.
Alright, sure.
I fire Cunt Destroyer twice and I'll take the lower. Fuck.
Sounds good.
That was a good hit. Well, no, sorry, it was an actual hit, but it was for fuck all damage. I don't mind. God damn it, are you kidding me?
So you still do the 1 damage because that's on the lower one. So were you going
Wow.
after the flyer
One
bot?
of its the shield's already snapped at it.
Yeah, alright. So you do not
Those.
chew through the rest of its shields with your piddly 1 point of damage, but...
Even though I didn't fuck up technically, do I still get the inspiration?
yeah, you can take inspiration on that. You attempted to fuck yourself. The
Dude.
dice gods ruled in your favor.
I wave a flag. Yay!
Alright, Zarisala.
Enemies.
Can you compute? Can you compute?
I'm gonna attack that one, I guess.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Solid hit. That's actually enough to take it down. First, its
Yay.
shields collapse, and then your bolt just keeps on trucking and drills a hole right through its chassis. It explodes in a shower of sparks.
Everyone hits but me.
Yep. So, Poco, I got bad news for you. Actually, two things of bad news.
Okay.
The first is that there is now a Drider and a Centaur blocking your way, so you do not have a shot on anything without it getting cover.
Oh.
And bad news number 2 is that your robot drone is getting antsy. Would you please make a strength check to avoid getting knocked down as it rams its tiny little robot ass into your back, trying to push you down.
Physique?
Yes, physique. All right.
Oh, Adjumans, was your shield already damaged? Because it looks like you've not restored it since you last got pewed at.
Oh, right. Yeah, let me fix that.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, it just bounces off your shields. It's trying real hard to just ram itself into your booty.
It's
But-
tried so hard. You gotta admire the little guy's pluckiness.
Oh, this little guy. He's adorable. Well, I don't really have. Could you get? I can't see past so many legs. Oh gosh. Okay.
It's too much booty.
I'll just go here and sort of sit down, and hold my codex out. So, when one of the drones comes towards us, I'll try to remote hack it before it reaches my companions.
Sounds like a plan. All right. So ready to action, which pretty much immediately goes off. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's this guy's speed? 5, 6. All right. Go ahead and make your hack attempt. And that's your overload, right?
Yep.
All right. A 13 will beat any of its defenses, so it comes up here and gets itself stunned. Psst. And the other drones, seeing that there is trouble afoot, will begin to slowly plod their way over. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so there's now a beef line of drones charging at you, having to go around their stunned compadre. And Squigs. You also are now having the problem of Drider and Centaur booty completely filling the tunnel.
Oops.
When that booty block the flow.
Is DCL even in the call?
He is.
I am
He's
unmuted.
just CL because his
Okay.
microphone for some reason picks up wind tunnels.
Okay, so got a whole bunch of robots right in front of us. And never have I yearned for a grenade so much right now. So perfect.
Try a tease attack with your gooey fuckboy ass and see if it'll slow them all down.
What happened to my shields, by the way?
You got shot.
Oh. I did.
Let's see you're paying attention.
Oh, wait, it was that guy right here. He shot really good and then hit you, and you took damage.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's
You were
what
the
that
first person to get shot this session.
That was what that 23 was, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yes, that was indeed the 23.
Okay. Okay. It's like I don't have much else to do but shoot gun. So, which one looks like I can do the most damage to? Whatever.
They are all equally at full health. One of them is stunned, however, so let's see.
You get
Do
your
you
sneaky
get
bonus on the stun one,
advantage
right?
on attacks against stunned creatures? Let me look. Let's see. Yes, you do. So you could indeed get your sneak attack off on stunned McRobot here.
Yeah, but it'd be better to damage robots that are probably going to attack teammates.
It's only stunned for a turn, so it's going to attack teammates in a moment anyway, so you might as well do it now.
Okay, then I will attack the stun robot. I hope I hit the stun robot.
Well,
you
roll
sure
again,
do.
because you've got advantage. Crit fish. Oh.
Well, you hit on the first one, so go ahead and roll your 2d6. Nice. All right, you immediately
That's
blast
good.
through its shields and manage to do a not insignificant amount of damage to its hull. So you all hear the concussive pop of its shield going down, and the drone staggers back, flailing its little robotic arms, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
I need to get a soundboard that's just exclusively different R2-D2 screams.
That would be very campaign appropriate, yes. Enyo, chance to redeem yourself after 2 consecutive failures.
Fight me, faggots.
All
Is
right.
there a bonus for point blank shot when you're not touching squares? I can't remember.
No. So if
Yeah,
you're
give it a green.
adjacent to a creature, you have disadvantage on ranged attacks, but since you're just a square away and these guys don't have reach or anything, you're fine. So who are you targeting? The damaged one?
No, the stunned one is retarded. I'm aiming for the fucker that I originally shot at twice and missed.
Fair enough. All right, you take a chunk out of its shields.
And I whip out my cutlass going. It's like, fight me.
Yeah, you can switch to your melee weapon and brace yourself. Do be aware that since Serena is riding on your back, she counts as occupying all of your squares, so they will be able to attack her if she doesn't hop off on her turn, which comes before the drone, so that shouldn't be a problem.
It's okay.
All right.
I mean, I'm an extra target
Come
to.
at me, bro.
Yeah, I'm riding my mighty steed into battle. It's fine.
Sounds like an excellent plan.
It's just the world's
Oh, shit.
squishiest little Huskar on top of the muscly gun tank, and it's like, all right, melee combat, let's go.
Oh, Lord. Speaking of which, Serena, since there are no more enemy rogue drones, it is your turn.
You know what? I'm gonna use my standards to order that Fenris drone to go fucking murder this damaged guy. Just get him out of the way.
Fenris borks mightily and leaps into the fray. Let me hit that macro.
Dope.
Fenris destroys the shit out of that stun drone. He leaps up, just tears a big chunk out of its hull plating, and barrels it down to the ground.
If
It
I don't
is
use a move
maximum
action,
red.
is it allowed to be a help action, or is help only a standard?
Help is indeed your standard action.
Darn. Okay. All
You
right. I'll
can
keep
use
that
your
in mind for
movement
next
to get
time.
off of
Yeah,
Enyo,
I
though.
will actually get off of her so that she can move around and, like, not both of us get blasted and shit. I'll slide off her rump and give her a spank.
All right.
Yay.
Zari.
I will back up
Good
because
plan.
my big butt's in the way, and I'm going to shoot this one.
All right. This
Pew.
one. Why can I not switch to my fucking ruler? Yeah, okay, I gotcha. Well, that is indeed a hit. So you blast a bit out of its shields, but the drone remains surrounded in its protective cocoon. And Poco.
I don't know if. Oh, well, I guess I may as well give it another shot. I'm going to take out my sidearm unsteadily, try to draw a bead on the one that my companion just shot there.
Alrighty. Let's see. Its reflex is just a point higher. So your shot hits its shields and just ricochets off into the distance.
Even your macro is adorable. What the fuck?
Well, that's very encouraging. I actually was able to shoot straight. I guess my arm servers are working again.
It's so painfully adorable, it's unreal.
Alright. Buzz, motherfuckers. It's time for drones. And since they are adjacent to Fenris, they will attack Fenris. Boop.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. One of them drills right against Fenris's shields, and the drill just grinds down to a little nubby stump against his barrier.
I replaced his barriers with cigar cutters. You're fucked now, cunt.
Unfortunately, well, Fenris is just laughing that off. The other one grinds his drill right at Fenris's poor little booty and does 6 damage to his shields. And the third run is going to float on up here and attack Enyo. Remarkably consistent. Alright, Enyo, your shields take 6 points of piercing damage from a drill running hard against you. And Squigs, you just saw 2 of your companions get some shield damage, but no one's hurt so far.
Fenris bot is still... Fenris is still doing fine, I assume.
Yeah, he just took out a drone and is getting ganked by 3 of them, but his shields are still up.
So far, had 2 really good shots. So, I'm trying to think of what I can do here, but anything I can do doesn't make sense for my character to do. So it's probably just going to be shooting him.
Yeah, you can proc sneak attack, vital strike, against any of these 3 enemies, so your choice of targets.
Oh, I was muted. No wonder.
Hello.
Probably just going to shoot him.
Hello.
Alright, go ahead. Solid hit.
Solid damage.
Alright.
Fucked him up.
You blast through his shield and take a big chunk out of his hull. But the little mining drone is just barely puttering along still with its 1 measly hit point. It buzzes angrily at you. And you're pretty sure if it had eyes, they'd be making your next at you.
Buzz, motherfucker.
Hey, DCO, how does it feel to be playing as an effective rogue? It's actually a legit question. Like, D&D fucking 5e standard rules things. They made rogues really not shit, didn't they?
I had to keep quiet for a moment as I realized that's a valid question.
It was a legit ass fucking question.
I've played valid sneak characters. It's just I've always had to be super cheesy.
No. Sorry, I should have reworded that. Useful.
Still played that. At least in combat. Agatha can attest to my ninja bullshittery in Tomb of Horrors.
Alright. Enyo, you are up. You have a drone next to you.
Before me.
Yeah, there's a guy right next to you. And you do hit him. But your sword is not doing a whole heck of a lot of damage against his emergency shields,
Yeah.
so...
Shouldn't that be like +2?
Cutlass isn't dexterity thingamabob. Oh, it is dexterity thingamabob.
Yeah, your cutlass is a finesse weapon, so what does that add?
Sure. +2.
Yeah, reflex is 2, so...
Alright,
4.
so an extra 2 damage. Alright, that's much better. You take out almost half of its shielding. But it is still up. But maybe Serena can do something about that.
She'd love to, but shooting into a melee is super not her specialty, and I don't want to immediately burn advantage just to do that. So I'm going to ask Fenrir to bite its robot balls off.
That's a fair ask.
And it's a fair fucking success. God, he's so fucking consistent. Good boy.
Which one did you want to target? The one in front of
The
Enyo?
damaged one that Enyo was hitting.
Alright, so he knocks out all of its shielding and rips off one of its little robot arms. The drone screeches and squirts oil all over his face, like some sort of hideous robot bukkake.
Oh, don't bukkake the Fenris drone. And if I move, I will just get low, so if something shoots at me, I've got good cover behind Enyo's sweet booty meats.
Oh yeah, you definitely have cover back there. There's a lot of flank.
Oh no, I'm not flanking her. That would be really mean. I don't want to give them advantage.
I'm gonna attack the same one.
I think it's fucked.
Pew pew.
Get fucked, scrub.
Oh yeah. Let's see. He has just a little bit of hull point left, but You definitely knock its shields out and tear off a couple of its arms with a bolt.
Yay.
Alright, so all the robots are seriously fucked up, but you've only taken out one of them. So, Poco.
Oh,
What's the plan?
well, if they're mostly disabled, it should be safe to go in and disarm them. Actually, I was thinking my little rogue buddy there might be so antsy because he wants company. So I'm just going to scoot up here and try to disarm one of these guys. Doop doop doop.
Alright. Make a jury rigging test, but first, before you do that, make a reflexes check, because your little robot buddy is going to try and interfere. He's going to use his action to try and dick with you. Oh man, no. He just like affectionately caresses your hand.
Oh,
as you
he
work.
means well. It means he likes me.
Alright, now go ahead and make a jury rig roll.
Okay.
Let's see. Yep, that'll do it. Alright, you reach in while Fenris has like one of its big drill arms in his maw. You just reach in with a screwdriver and gently unwork it. And pretty soon, between the two of you, you have all of its arms like flailing around with little stumps, and the drills are just harmlessly lying on the floor. It beeps enragedly at you.
There you go. Feel much better now.
Alright, let me see if there's a good disarmed token here. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, the last two drones. Let's see. One of them will attack Fenris, and one of them will attack Enyo. Fenris, I think that would be a miss. Let's see. Fenris, where you should at? Yeah, that's going to miss him. And then against Enyo. Yep. Alright. Enyo, you managed to deftly parry any incoming attacks. Bringing it around to Squig's turn. One of the drones has been disarmed and is joining Poco's rogue drone brigade. Mute CL.
All right.
Okay.
So that means we still. So these drones are still active.
Yeah, the ones on the flank there are definitely still hostile.
Active talent.
Now, what would something? Now, what could I do if I play to a flaw? Like, how does that work again?
So if your flaw comes up in a way that disadvantages you, such as, say, voluntarily taking disadvantage on a roll, or putting yourself in a shittier, riskier position, you can get yourself inspiration for later use.
For instance, my character is a noodle arm worse bag, so if she ever directly fights something, I can call that in and take disadvantage on a roll, and then I'll have advantage later.
And would inspiration allow me to do something like make another attack? Because I wanted to kind of fan revolver.
So no, inspiration lets you get advantage on something later on. So
Okay.
if you are in a situation where you really need that clutch shot, you can burn inspiration whenever you need it.
And there would be no way to attack two drones at once with a huge penalty.
If you had a second gun, you could. You can two-fist fight, but
Nah, I don't got a second gun.
then no. You are at such a level that you can only attack once per round.
Okay. Well, Squigs is feeling himself anyways after making 3 shots. So, of course, even though it's still an easy shot, he's going to kind of pose and shoot at... I assume this one has the least amount of HP.
No, it's the one on top. That has
Really?
a measly 1 hull point.
Yeah, he'll take that shot.
Alright. Alright. Swing and a miss. You take a big old chunk out of the wall. Oh my, how heroic. Oh.
Squigs just kind of slumps the arm he's sticking out. It's like, oh.
And the set's taken by infiltration! Wanna turn around?
I'm the only one here who gets that.
But that's all it takes.
Enyo, you are up. There are still 2 drones facing you down.
This house stop fiddling with the cord already. Thank you. We can hear every time you fiddle with the cord. It transmits. Okay. Which drone do I have here?
You have this drone within reach.
Yeah, but which drone is it? Is it heavily damaged?
They're all damaged.
I
This
think that one's
is
hanging on by a thread because Fenrir bit the fucking shit out of it after you'd already hurt its shields.
that one
Oh,
has the
fucking-
most hull points out of any remaining drone, but that's not saying much. These things are pretty squishy when you take out their shields.
Well, can I headbutt it because I'm getting pissed?
You can absolutely just make an unarmed strike on it.
Yes, I'm gonna fucking headbutt it into the ground and then gonna sit on it. Fuck it.
Excellent. All right. Why don't you, if you just want to sit on it, why don't you go ahead and make a physique roll to grapple it, and see if you can just crush it under that centaur booty.
If you're sick, well, yeah, I don't have anything in sick, so, but I have a shit ton in fort.
That is not the stat you use to grapple.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll say that. Nope.
Should have taken my snoo roll. Again, I'm delighted that text just doesn't show up as a number in this, so you just hover over and get weird shit.
What?
Look at the thing I put in
I do
I
indeed.
see.
It's so good.
So you reach down and try and grab this drone to like smash it underneath you, but it just drills directly into one of your chitinous plates and makes you lose your grip on it completely.
Yeesh.
Serena,
Okay. And with that, I think I'll just, like headbutt, like table or something.
face meet desk.
Yes, I shall do that because
Poor
Yeah.
Header, have you rolled
So-
better than a 5 tonight? Like, okay, once.
I have rolled and
Oh yeah, that 19
Coherent.
for nearly minimum damage.
coherent thought capabilities are not what they are supposed to be.
Understood. Serena, let's see if you can finish one of these things off or stun
If
them
by
or
me you
something.
mean Fenrir, they're far more successful, then yes.
Alright, you will blow your action to give him an attack.
And he'll hopefully
Oh,
kill
yeah.
that fucker who dared
Yeah, he
drill at Enyo's hand when she grabbed at it.
excellent. He will rip this drone to shreds here and just like fling its corpse over here.
Yeah, that'll fucking show you. Hurting Enyo's hand like that.
Squids,
That's Jack.
And Zari, there is one drone with 1 hit point. Let's see if he can screw this. Oh, Jesus. Alright.
Boom!
Boom! There is a massive detonation as this robot is just blown apart by your
I
shot.
hit it right in the power core.
Right in
Yeah,
the
you shot
power
it dead in the
core.
Hollywood. Even though it shouldn't burst into flames, it does.
And with that, the combat ends. And 2 drones are attempting to work out a flanking maneuver on Poco. Just one is just flailing at her with its tiny little stub arms, and one is clicking menacingly at her.
Seriously, you realize those things are trying to kill you, right?
It's strange. Something in my programming makes me more comfortable when I'm surrounded by 2 giant balls.
Huh. I mean,
I'm
I
not
can
going to challenge
understand
that. I am not going to challenge that.
Are you okay there, Enyo?
Squigs
Who's
will,
also muted?
Squigs will move back when Inyo says nothing. Just kind of run forward.
Oh, don't run too fast. There's a barrier here. Miss AI person, could you take down the force shield?
A hesitant voice comes over the intercom. Are they finally gone? Oh, thank fuck. Okay, barrier's coming down for 10 seconds. Run for it.
Okay.
Or
Doop doop.
Yes,
Oops.
I meant my face is going to pillow. So,
So you're heading out for the night, Hedra?
yeah, that's.
Yeah,
Yes.
that seems like a good idea.
Feel better, dear heart.
Indeed. Take care.
Nighthead.
It's not
Good night.
much about feeling better, it's about getting better. I can feel like shit and still get better.
But that's
Fair
that's
dues.
fair. But I mean, both would be awesome. If you could get better and also feel pretty fucking radical at the same time, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so
Okay.
Enyo will go on to back to the ship to report you guys' status,
Nice. Smooth.
while the rest of you file on into this command room, and behind you, the barrier shimmers back to life. And
So why have you got two drone friends now? Because apparently the player of Serena was getting a beer when, for some reason, this other one has gained a sword and is no longer a threat.
That one is disarmed.
Oh, so it's just literally also clicking imaginary triggers and booping into Pico's
Yes,
buns like over and over again.
it is headbutting Enya's butt, or sorry, Poco's butt just over and over again.
Squigs will go up and slap the drone and go like, "Shoo! No means no."
Alright, it starts headbutting you.
Squigs will get into a slap fight with a robot.
Oh no.
Alright, so yes, it
Now
just
there's
flails
something
its
I've
little
seen
nub
before on
arms
the
at you.
extranet, and that's a goo boy getting battered by two balls he can do nothing about.
You know what? This is
Hey.
not the time for your gay comments. Stop making insinuations.
They're only insinuations if you aren't factually being battered by two balls right now.
Squigs will just continue to frown and slap fight the drone.
This is a fight you
since-
cannot win.
Since the drones are no longer butting against me, can I do a little harvesting on this disabled Pico drone?
You sure can. Well, let's rephrase that for a second. This
That
thing.
sounds really dark.
Well, yeah, you could harvest it for parts. You could also try and reactivate it. Most of the chassis is still intact. It's taken some damage, maybe from one of those mining bots, but it seems to be in more or less working order. A little bit of TLC could get it back and running.
No,
I'll give
I'm,
you
I'm
advantage
fairly
on that.
certain that Joico drones are largely defective units. So I'll just go ahead and take what we can use off of this, and that'll work for everyone.
Hey,
Dark.
Poco. 1 second. Could you do me a super big favor and just like double check your loyalty manual? I just gotta do a thing over here.
Okay, I've quadruple checked in 0.05 seconds, but
Yeah,
what is your
that's-
question?
Wouldn't you get to be, proven as more superior than this defective unit if you managed to get it up and running? You could even modify it to be better and then slap a big old stamp on for your company.
Well, I mean, my company is our group here, so do we have a stamps? Oh, I'd love some
yeah.
stamps.
Yeah, absolutely. We got stamps.
Of course, we have a
I like,
stamp.
I like show the underside of Cunt Destroyer's handle, and like written on the base of the handle is totally a stamp for our group.
Oh gosh, was I sleeping?
My character would probably actually have commissioned a
Yeah,
genuine
no, I was like,
modified
it's
stamp.
that was absolutely what I mean. Squigs got it, and I think it was actually really cute, so I totally put it on Cunt Destroyer.
Can we have them made into stickers?
I already have you covered on that.
I would like a sticker.
Squigs will hand out a sticker.
Yes.
So there you go. You can fix her up and put a Squig sticker on it.
So while you're doing that and talking about stickers and logos, the room darkens for a moment, and a large holographic projector here.
Hey,
Oh,
where's
God.
Sin?
We got the genocide ending.
Yeah, it flickers to life, and the image of a holographic Gravane, a tall, athletic, buxom dragon girl with great big red wings sprawling behind her, flickers to life.
I'm unconditionally delighted by recognizing this character as Sin's twin, the twinned AIs
What?
that I think Getty made up originally. I can't remember. Was Sin and Chair Getty's invention in tits or yours?
I think they were Gettys.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Gravane AI pops into existence and just puts a couple hands on her hips. What are you guys doing talking about stickers? We have to get out of here. Like, now.
I mean, that's what I've been saying, but everybody wanted
In a
to come
second.
in.
I mean, it's about the branding. You know that, right, Squigs? It's about the branding.
I mean, to be fair, branding is very important. It's
Yeah.
not something you take lightly.
She throws her arms up. Over 200 more drones are coming here.
Whoa.
Quickly.
Um.
Can we
Okay.
jack you out of the system?
Can I jack you off of the system?
You get
Phrasing.
Wait, well, what?
Yeah.
Her
can I jack
color
you off
flushes
right
a
now?
little
We
bit
get
darker
going.
red.
All right. I will hand Poco a sticker for her to mess with the Vico, and I'll just look over this panel here. Like,
Okay.
how do I jack you off?
Wait. No, stop. Wait.
I haven't pressed anything yet. I'm asking. Gee, just because I'm standing in front of the thing doesn't immediately mean I'm just like mashing my palms into buttons.
Well, that makes you
So
better
yeah,
than
why
the
do I
last
jack you
tech.
off?
Look, before you pull me out, see that over there? She points to the other console, which you notice has a large safe tucked underneath it. Just open
Yes,
the
I do.
squick.
With pleasure.
And it will
Squig.
You know
pop.
what, Squigs, you got that actually. You're really good at safe opening, right?
Squig will rub his hands together and will start opening the safe.
All right, you twist the handle and it opens because the AI unlocked it.
Yep.
A plus. All right, and inside is another box. A box inside a box, you might say. This one appears to be long and jet black and is marked with a bright yellow logo with the words Max Corp in large all
Branding.
capital letters.
Put one
yes.
of our stickers on it.
Squigs will put a sticker on over the
Thanks.
MaxCorp logo. And
Okay.
then he will take the box.
Okay, take that. Don't open it no matter what the fuck you do. And then let's get out of here. My AI core is in that console. Yeah, right
Yeah.
next to you, tits.
Absolutely. And then you know what? I'm gonna pull the core out, but only a little bit, and I'm gonna just like take it out.
Pain. Life is suffering.
Oh yeah. And then I take it out.
All right. The AI just zips out of existence.
Squigs will put the black box in his chest, which just puts it in his body.
Nope.
And likewise, I will put the AI core between my chests, which makes it disappear into my body. But less permanently, I suppose.
All right. Squigs.
Yo.
As you are absorbing the box, your little drone friend over here is going to make a bum rush right for you and try and grab it with its little stump arms. Would you make me a reflexes check to try and withhold it?
Ooh.
No, slap fight! Can I give him my advantage,
Oh.
my inspiration?
You got to do that before you roll.
I mean, I wanted to do it before he typed it, but
Yeah, sorry.
typed too quickly. Alright, fine.
All right, so yeah, you try and absorb it into your body, and its little stump arms, just like 6 of them, walk around the box, yank it out of your hand, and
Fenris,
then
get it!
the other 2 just start pounding on trying to open it.
I'm gonna shoot the drone.
No, don't shoot. Fenris, use your face parts.
Rawr.
Fetch?
Yeah, fetch. Fetch with,
All right, extreme prejudice.
Yes, that's it. Extreme. I couldn't think of extreme
Bark,
prejudice.
bark.
Fetch with extreme prejudice, Fenris.
Yeah, Fenris just leaps up, rips the thing's little VI core out of its ass, and crunches it in his jaw.
Squigs will quickly pick up the box, and he will make sure to point a gun at the other rogue drone and be like, "Try something, bitch."
It flies directly towards you and just
Try
like
something.
I didn't
bitch.
actually mean to try something.
it
Holy shit.
doesn't, it can't do anything. It has no limbs, but it just ineffectually just bounces off of your little jelly body.
Oh.
Boing.
Squigs kind of just like deadpans, goes, "That would have been way better and get something that was actually intimidating."
Boing.
Absorbs the box.
And Fenris will just sit down and crunch some metal between his giant maw and say, "This is why Fenris drones are the superior security choice."
I will reach into my mechanics kit so I can pull out like iron fiber, like, you know, the scrubbing brushes for rust, and I will use that to give him like a head rub.
Oh yeah. Tail wag intensifies. All right, so while that's happening, Poco, if you still want to salvage the Vico bot, make a jury rigging roll or a mechanics set roll, your choice.
Okay, I'll do the mechanic stuff. I guess we don't have time to salvage everything, so I'll just detach those useless limbs and just take the torso and the head. And, you know, then we can either repair or, you know, if people want to do things efficiently, then we can disassemble and utilize for various reasons. But yes, I'll make a mechanics check.
The adorableness of Poco is just like falling away like a second skin.
Okay, so you quickly and efficiently detach the Vico's limbs and turn her into a robotic fuck nugget.
Awesome. This is some body snatcher shit. Like, this whole time Poco's been wonderful and adorable, but she sees a droid owned by another company, and then suddenly it's the
Oh Jesus! Ow! Why?
Ow. What?
Tell me that wasn't a fucking spot on.
That was pretty good.
Okay, fucking cleric beast, Jesus.
I know, right?
It's
No,
both.
come on, let's get out of here. Like,
Yeah, no, that sounds like a really good idea. Is there a back way out of here? I will consult the VI core between my boobages, and if need be, plug it into my game device as a microphone. Yeah, does that work? Can I just like cram the VI core into my quote?
No, so the VI core is like a tennis ball size computer. It can't fit into anything that isn't specially made to hold it.
Does it not have a wire that I can maybe connect from bit to bit? I'll use a link cable.
You could, but the AI in it would at best be like a lobotomized version of itself trying to talk to you.
I guess
I'll at least grant it that so that it can use people words.
All right. You see a like 8-bit sprite version of the Gravane avatar appear on your codex's screen, and in little text words, it just starts spouting off ancient Gravane morbid poetry about how life is suffering.
Understandable. It's only temporary. Also, for some reason, actually, when I think of Gravane icon now, all I can think of is DCL's little animated booby dancing Geddon.
Yes, it's basically that, but with a like 10-inch dragon donger and 4 wings.
And it's in the fetal position, crying as it sucks itself off.
Yes, instead of bouncing.
Yeah, no, it's temporary. We'll get you onto a proper ship in a second. Is there another way other than the normal route, in case there are robots there?
She suggests you try the airlock.
Sweet. Airlock it is.
I think that was meant as an insult.
Yeah, I know. I don't actually run into an airlock.
Smart
Go
plan.
Figure.
We should,
Yeah, no.
we should start running, like right now.
Yep. All right.
All right. Would everybody give me a physique roll, athletics if you got it?
I'm gonna use my advantage.
Squigs runs like a sissy girl. No, but I have athletics focus. I have acrobatics though. Damn it. Kind of two different things.
Yes! I rolled a crit!
Oh no. Okay, so let's see. The good news is 2 of you pass. The bad news is 3 of you fail. So you guys start running your jiggly, bootylicious butts back towards the entrance as fast as you can.
To be
But
slowest.
unfortunately, it is not quite enough, and several of the drones catch up to you as you're boarding the airlock. Would someone make me a Starship Mechanics roll? That's intelligence-based. To try and cycle that airlock as fast as humanly possible before lasers just obliterate all of you.
Are you better at this or me, Poco?
Well, I'm more invested in the sensors, but I can give it a try.
No, it's fine. I got that. I know what's up.
I think somebody should jury rig my shield and use it as a grenade for a distraction.
An 8, but it's good. It's a +5 check. Thank fuck.
All right. Well, the good news is you do eventually cycle the airlock. The bad news is the drones light you guys the fuck up.
This is why I
Squigs,
suggested.
do you want to use your shield generator and try and overload it to create like a flashbang or something to
I
distract
will
these
sacrifice.
guys?
I will sacrifice my shield generator for this.
Fucking A. All right. Your shield generator goes bye-bye, but you manage to keep the drones at bay just long enough for you guys to scramble back aboard the Astora.
Leaving that off the sheet list.
Yes.
We're in the ship. Pull us out, Steel.
All right. Captain Steele looks back at you guys with giant, like big blue eyes full of terror as like lasers blast past you guys and impact inside of her ship. What the fuck is going on?
I said it's the special code word. We're in the ship.
Right. She taps a few buttons on her pilot's console, and the airlock slams shut. And you hear the docking umbilicals start disengaging. All right, we're out now. What the fuck is going on?
Oh no! We have to go back!
Why?
What?
We forgot the little ball drone.
Oh
He's with
my
his
god!
friends again. It's fine.
Aw.
I'll get you another ball drone. Just let us never go back there.
And instead
And
of a gun, it can have a little penis.
And to give you an answer, Mr. Steele. Wait, was it Mrs.
Miss?
It's Miss Steele.
Miss.
This.
It probably
Jesus
is both. Let's be
Christ.
fair. And to give you the answer, Miss Steele, basically what always happens every time we go on an adventure.
So you got shot at a bunch. Pick that up.
Yes.
Did you at least
We're supposed to.
pick up whatever it was Kara was messaging
Yes.
us about?
And
Squid-
also Kara. I will reach into my breasts and unattach the AI core from my PSP and hold her out and be like, "Can you hook her up to the ship for a moment?"
Oh, well, I'm glad she made it out. She's probably more expensive than the whole station.
Squid-
Yeah,
also-
give me a sec. And just as she's starting to pick it up, you hear a massive kaboom echoing against the shields of the Astora. Serena, would you give me a reflexes check to keep a hold of your AI core?
Uh-oh. Oh, what check? A
Reflexes.
little what check? Oh no.
It's like wiggling,
20
but
plus,
more
oh, no,
desperate.
oh, fuck.
It's like wiggling.
Yes! It's not the worst!
All right, you just barely keep a hold. It like falls out of your hand as you juggle it for a second before it lands safely into your cleavage and just sinks in there. As
Oh, look,
everybody
it's-
around you goes flying around the bridge like an episode of Star Trek.
Oh look,
Oh, no,
there are the
instrument
explosions.
Why did they never invent the fuse?
Yeah, panels are exploding the whole 9 yards. It's a mess. And so Steele manages to jump into one of the cockpit seats and
Squiggle.
spool up the engines and sensors and calls back, guys, we're not alone here.
Of course we're not. God damn it! Wait, God doesn't exist. Squigs will run into the cockpit.
Wait,
anyways.
hold on. Squix, dude, come on. Some humans still believe in it. In fact, I'm pretty sure Kara said, "Oh God." She believes in a God.
The
Be a
time. Squigs is going to take pilot position if that is possible on the ship.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so you guys are meow meow, as you disengage from the asteroid base, and you can see out one side several dozen mining drones just flying out of the airlock into the dark void of space, trying and failing to reach up after you. Let's see, Poco, you can hear one very determined clink, clink, clink on the outside of the airlock.
Oh, good. I'll wander over to the airlock.
Poco, no.
I will close the airlock on the other side just in case there's any space venting that happens. I'm like, give it a second.
Yeah, on the outside of the airlock is your little ball drone just beating its head against the little porthole.
That thing just doesn't give up.
I
Holy
tell
shit.
Poco when it's safe to open her side of the airlock so that we don't all die, or she also doesn't get blasted out like 180 miles an hour.
I will secure myself with one of the straps, and then I will open the exterior airlock and grab the little ball drone.
All right, the little ball drone goes rushing headlong at you and just slams into your cleavage in a combination of fury and deep-seated begrudging gratitude for saving it from getting obliterated by your engines.
I'll give it a little rub and close the exterior airlock, and then once everything
Yeah, I'll
stabilizes,
cycle
come back in.
the internal for her.
All right, so
Yeah,
just
of course.
as Poco is getting back inside, who wants to be on the sensors?
Is that Poco?
I believe
some
sensor
sensor
is
Yeah.
what. Oh, okay.
All right, so sorry, who's getting on it? Was it Poco?
I have some experience with sensors.
Okay. So you sit down at the sensor readout and pretty much immediately see that through the tumbling chaos of the asteroid belt, there is something enormous coming towards you.
Oh gosh.
Who was guns? Was
have
that actually
company?
Enyo? Or is that Kinana?
That was Hedra.
Damn.
Well,
Hedra was the
were
weapons.
were you emergency repairs?
I have
Orange-
mechanics and piloting.
Right. And I'm navigation and sensors. I
Oh,
think all
pilot.
of us double up into different things.
I am
Well-
combat maneuver piloting, so
Just
Good, good.
pilot, yeah.
all right, so yeah, Poco, you see a enormous ship cruising towards you guys. It's still on the outside of the asteroid belt proper, but it is now within hailing range. And indeed, a few seconds later, you hear a pinging on your incoming comms set.
I guess Squigs will get that.
All right. You guys see, after a moment of interference splitting away, let's see. Grab a
That's
token.
a really big ship.
Oh yeah, I forgot to
Yeah, it's enormous.
ask, but do I get a point of inspiration for playing to Persona
What for?
for when I threw the shield generator?
What is your persona?
I put both caring and practically bold. Don't know if that counts for anything.
Practically bold, yeah. You totally did a bullshit combat maneuver, sacrificing something valuable to cover your friends. So absolutely.
All right.
Oh, no,
Alright.
it's Captain Jace. What about Captain Berta and the rest of the Ginyu Force?
Oh my fucking god! Please do not tell me who just met the Ginyu Force.
No.
It's Captain Jace!
God damn it. Alright, so you see this face pop up on your screen. A very short, lanky male fellow with a shark-like face and feathery red and orange hair, who is reclining in a big black leather chair on a darkened bridge. He flashes you all a smile full of razor-sharp teeth and says, "Well, well. Here I was hoping someone would answer that fool AI's distress call. Never did I think it would be the crew of the Astora itself. Perhaps we'll have some billionaire hostages on top of everything else. So here's how this is going to go down. You're going to park your ship on the side of an asteroid, power down everything, and let us board you. If not, then me and this Gauss cannon are going to put a few holes in your hull.
Not even gonna take us out to dinner first?
I like to skip the prelude.
Squigs is gonna kind of look back to the crew to get public opinion.
I'm gonna do that. Wait, can she actually hear us? I'm like, I motion for him to mute us.
All right, yeah, you can mute the comms.
Unicum.
Fake it. Say we'll do what he says, and then when they get close, we'll fuck off like straight away.
Anybody else?
I don't think anyone's going to pay billions of credits for me. Should I be concerned?
I mean, Squigs will look to steal.
I mean, there's no reason to kill you, but still, we really should probably not surrender.
Well,
Let's pretend. Let's pretend. Pretend to surrender.
Wait. Well, first, let's see if we're in a position where pretending we're running away right away is beneficial, because we are in the middle of the asteroid belt.
Yeah,
We should have some cover.
So here's how this situation is going to play out. You guys are in the middle of an asteroid belt. The other ship here, the Artemisium, is on the outside. So you do have shitloads of cover, but the bad news is you can't plot a light drive jump from inside an asteroid field, because the moment you go to light speed in here, you're going to hit an asteroid and explode.
Obviously, this is where combat piloting comes in handy.
Indeed. If you would all like to check out this handout called Starship Combat, find wherever it is on this handout your particular station fits in, and see what you can do. At minimum, whoever's on, I believe it's sensors, is going to need to make some rolls to plot a light drive jump.
Okay, so we don't need to start calculating weapon systems?
I'll do starship systems.
Okay, I guess I'll work on our light speed jump then.
Alright, so let me grab you guys' tokens real quick so we can all make sure we're on the correct position. I guess I don't need Enyo right now.
I guess I'll handle starship mechanics then.
Okay, so mechanics. We have Poco on sensors. Who was on piloting?
Give me a second.
Okay, I think that was Squigs though, so.
I'm on piloting, yes.
Alright.
Oh my god, phone, please.
And that leaves Serena doing. Well, you can always be weapons or systems.
I'll do systems.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so the bad news is no one is manning your weapons.
So Squigs is gonna...
Well, shooting at them seems like a shitty idea anyway. Can we like
Kinda
just do a basic bitch version of shots and just say Enyo is doing it?
Yeah, so any of you guys can use a bonus action to fire weapons remotely. It'll just have disadvantage on the attack roll, since you're not there to, actively plot in your targeting.
Well, Squigs will turn around and kind of unmute the comms. Alternatively,
we have an AI. Can we not? Can our AI?
And she's tsundere
calculate
as
the weapon?
fuck! Of course!
Alright, DCL, get your mic out of your mouth.
it's not in my mouth. God damn it.
Is it in front of a fan?
No.
Alright, well,
It
whatever you
sounds-
did, it fixed.
It sounds mostly like, okay, so the thing I'm gonna do is... Yeah, definitely the...
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That is sort of an issue. But it's fixed now, so whatever you did seems to have worked.
I need a new mic.
You really
badly.
do.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, Squigs will unmute the comms and go, sorry, we're something of a bit of a high-class affair, so playing easy to get really isn't our style.
The captain just smiles at you with all those sharky teeth. Well, I do love the chase. And he taps it off, and you guys see one of its big old flanks just pull out from the side of the ship, and several large craft just spread out from inside of it. Whoop.
Interceptors! Of course.
All right. Serena, why don't you make me a Starship Systems roll to see if you can get the AI plugged in on the first turn? Okay, yeah. You immediately just slot her, and the second you do the overship's PA system is just overwhelmed by agonizing screams that cut out after about a split second.
It's fine.
Oh.
It's fine. You're in a,
Oh,
you're
thank
in another
fuck.
ship. It's awesome.
Okay, all right, you're an asshole, and oh god, why are there ships out there? And just as she
Sorry.
says that, like, missiles start exploding everywhere around you. And I think it's time for initiative.
Get us out of this shit.
So, Squigs, I'm going to need you to make a reflex check.
Reflex piloting or just reflex?
Reflex starship handling, so you still get your proficiency.
Okay. Nope.
Okay. You do badly. We don't need systems, so your whole ship goes on the same turn. Effectively.
Oh, right, okay.
So you guys get to decide who on the ship can do what action in what order. So,
If Char's plugged in, is she able to do the assist action?
Kara can either take the help action to help any of you, or she can man one of the weapon systems. Your
And
choice.
+3.
I would love it if we had her for the help action. I'm okay taking disadvantaged shots at things, but the help action on the rest of our ship would be super nice.
Okay. So let's see. These guys.
Everyone else
have-
agreed? I shouldn't just make that decision for everyone.
I'm still kind of trying to read the rules.
Oh, okay. So a help action is basically someone will give up a standard action to give someone else advantage on the first standard that they do. So say that it's to move really, really fucking hard. The person who did the help action just gives you flat advantage.
I might need that for that pitiful roll I just made.
She can't do it now without saying that she did it, sadly.
Yeah,
But,
she
you know,
was
maybe
not.
next turn.
Well, I mean,
The good news is everybody rolled shit for initiative. Jesus Christ.
Wow!
Wow.
That's, pretty incredible. Okay.
That's-
would I have gotten to +3 for handling for the ship?
In this case, no. The ship's
Okay.
handling has nothing to do with how quick your reaction time is.
The AI is a Kiha Corp AI because she's a Gravane. At least I think that was an assumption, but I think it was a safe assumption.
It is a safe assumption. She was ordered from Kia Corp.
And so she is also tsundere as fuck,
Indeed.
as is their default setting.
All
It's
right.
an AI with a little bit more
There
fire.
is boost power.
Foya. All right. So it is your turn. You guys are somehow up first. You respond just before the first volley of missiles hit you.
All right, sure. So, first thing we want to really do is try to make a break for it while using the boulders as cover. Probably just going straight down here and trying to get on to make a white light drive. So, what do I have to do to figure out how fast I can move?
All right. So the Astora's cruising speed is 80. So that means you guys can move, 8 squares. Now, the bad news is you have to move in a straight line with up to one 45-degree turn without making a check. So you can just, move straight down. If you want to turn harder, you're going to have to make checks. And if you want to move faster, someone's going to have to make a check.
Well, I want to move faster.
No. Don't move faster because we want this between them and the missiles.
Well, I
So
mean, if
move
we can-
slower this turn, and then... Oh, wait, if we want to move 100...
If we can move down here,
If you want
That's-
to double move, you can absolutely have, I believe it's the mechanic who's going to be turbo boosting you.
Yeah, I can turbo boost the engines.
Sweet, that sounds like a really good thing to have Shara give her help action for.
because we still want to
Sure.
be able to get within range of being able to make a light jump as soon as possible. We don't want to give them a chance to surround us.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Kara will pop down to the engine room and appear on a little holographic dais and start barking orders at you. So go ahead and make a mechanics test. So that's intelligence plus your proficiency.
Okay.
Versus
Plus.
a target number of 18, since your ship is actually pretty fast, to keep the ship from rattling apart.
And what does the help action give?
It gives you advantage.
Okay.
So pretty much regardless, you guys do make it. It's just a question of, do you get
Bam.
fucked up? Nice. All right.
Oh, God,
Sorted the
fuck
fuck
yeah.
out. You guys have no problems keeping your shits bolted down and in order. So you guys make it to cover, no problem.
All right. Now, what about warming up the ship for a light jump? Or are we still within too
You
far?
are
within?
inside the asteroid belt, so Poco can't start plotting the jump, but she can do other things with the sensors, including scanning or attempting to, mark targets or aid in navigation within the asteroid belt.
And within the movement, was there anything I could do with Piotry, or is it just moving?
Since you didn't make any big sweeping turns, no, you don't need to make any check. You just did the thing that you wanted to do.
Okay.
Okay, well, if we can't start plotting that navigation, do we want to find out information about the big ship or all the little ones?
All the little ones, because those are the ones going to be chasing us.
Okay, so I
I'll
will
slow down the big one.
scan the interceptors then.
Okay, you're going to be making a Starship Sensors test. You do get a +2 bonus from the Astora's actual sensors suite. And you'll be targeting the Artemisium's, I believe it's their systems defense.
Okay, so that would be, what, an intelligence plus I'm proficient with sensors plus the +2?
Yep, correct. That is unfortunate. But, let's see. Nope, unfortunately, that is a little bit shy of the big old cruiser's systems defense.
This is just the interceptor where the Pico scanning.
Oh, was it the interceptors? Sorry.
Yes.
My bad. Then yeah, you do actually bypass the shitty interceptors systems defense. So here's the rundown. Their ships are a little bit faster than yours because they're basically escape pods with big ass engines and big ass guns bolted onto them.
Doesn't that mean they're weak as shit?
They are weak as shit. They have a pretty decent gun. It's a kinetic chain gun, but they have very low shielding and very low hull points. So 1 or 2 hits should be enough to knock them out.
My mind is still in Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans mode. So I'm just imagining little...
you finally got around to watching it then.
Yeah.
It's so
good, isn't it? It really is. But yeah, I'm imagining freaking Gundam grunts coming to chasing.
Yep. That is basically that. So that was Poco's action. You now know a little bit about these interceptors. And let's see. I believe we're down to systems.
Sweet. I'm going to power drain the
The Artemisium.
Artemisman.
All right. Let's look at power drain. Power drain.
So it's plus systems bonus, which is
+2 for the Astora.
+2. Isn't it +1 and it's electronics? Because sensors is +2.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
I shouldn't have said that out loud. Oh well.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm right if fair. Pulling a Merzendi.
It is only a
Her
+1.
specialty is pointing out a thing in the rules that makes her life immediately harder, and then suffering for it too. Like there's no rest for the wicked.
Yep.
All right, so 1d20 +1, and do I do my bonuses to Starship bullshit?
Yes, you get your proficiency bonus and your intelligence bonus.
Dope. Slow
Nice.
down, motherfucker!
Yeah, you easily bypass their security, and you can immediately tell that there's someone actively trying to oppose you, but you just bitch slap them out of the way and shut down their engines. So
Sweet.
the big ship is down to thrusters.
I make sure to send them lots of lewd gifts.
It's just nothing but your little Gravane buddy doing the meat spin at them.
It's not just meat spin, it's also like Huskar Goatsy.
Oh!
Oh
Lots
no.
of Huskar Goatsy.
Oh no.
All right. It's going to be the interceptors' turns now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 9. So yeah,
The gun-
a big swarming horde of these little interceptors start coming down towards you. But luckily, you do have plenty of cover, so only 4 of them have a shot at you at all.
Now, what kind of roll would it be to shoot the rock and make it smash into the interceptors that are between the other rock?
That would definitely be using one of your weapon systems, and you could absolutely try and make this asteroid explode all over them.
Still be better to jet off, but I saw the opportunity. I was just like,
It's a valid choice. So the Astora's evasion defense is 13. And these guys are going to take some shots. Ah, no. Hold on. I must fix my macros. Fuck. There we go. Okay. Let's try that again.
Luckily, only
2.
2 of them can actually maybe 3.
Why does it refuse to give me a tool? So you have this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, he's got a block shot. But not totally blocked, because he
I'd say
can
that's
get
blocked.
this part. So you'll have cover against him, so we'll make him the last one. And let's see. Your evasion is 13. I'll give you a +2 cover bonus. So, yeah, they all miss.
Nice.
Which is good, because they did pretty decent for their damage.
Yeah, it would have hurt our shields.
Alright, so you... Squigs manages to twist and turn and dive around these intersecting lines of chain gun fire. But it is the big ship's turn, and...
I hope he's not willing to just bamf his interceptors to try to get us.
Well, the good news is interceptors are incredibly tiny, and that is a very large ship. So, yeah.
They have to be. The big one has to be a lot more careful.
Yeah. But he's not really aiming at you, so he doesn't have to be that careful. What he's going to aim at...
blow up the...
Yeah.
Can't even
So,
make that shit.
you're going to see...
I hope he can't make that shot.
He is going to fire his primary armament, which is a Gauss gun that runs the entire length of his ship.
Oh fuck! It's a Mac gun.
Pretty much. So he hits. Ooh. And yeah. Your asteroid
rocket explode.
explodes into a hail of little meteorite fragments.
I'm glad he doesn't get to go first.
Yeah.
I'm also
let's
glad
see.
he's staying the fuck put.
How did you not
Squigs.
hit any of those interceptors?
Because they're incredibly tiny. Like, they take up a little bitty fraction of their square, right? Each of these squares is 10 kilometers across, right?
Okay, that makes sense.
So yeah. That said, Squigs, would you please make a reflexes saving throw for the Astora? You will be getting a +3 bonus from its handling score.
All right. You know what? I want to take advantage of this because I don't want to screw this up.
Probably a good choice.
So I'm going to use my point of inspiration I just got.
All
No.
right. Solid.
No,
Oh! Oh no, you roll inspiration like I roll inspiration.
apparently.
Okay, so on a fail, you would have taken half of the Mac gun's damage, so you're going to take half of 23, which is 11.
What, on a fail?
Yeah, on a fail, you still
Well,
take...
did we succeed?
Yeah, you succeed, so you take 11 points of shield damage, which is a pittance.
Okay.
So it's
We
just a
have
little
shield
bit
for
of
fucking
meteorites
days.
impacting you, but nothing too bad.
Well, luckily that just leaves the way clear for us to get in here. And I kind of want to make a turn to make sure... Like, if we go off this border, are we out of the asteroid field?
No, it carries on north and south basically forever. You have to get to the other, to the western side of the board.
Oh.
Oh, we're traveling through a ring right now, and the
Yeah.
ring is all of this shit.
Yep, correct.
Okay.
All right, but it is the Astora's turn again. So,
Wait, what? We didn't even get to do anything.
no,
Oh,
it's your
yeah.
turn.
Oh,
You
sorry.
are the Astora.
You wait, yeah. Think we can scoot around? Wait,
Yeah.
before we move, let's have Chara shoot. Because otherwise, when we move, we'll have a fucking rock in the way.
If we can try to shoot this rock and, like, smush a few interceptors or do whatever.
Ooh, are our guns big enough to fuck a meteorite, though?
So the Astora has little shitty lasers as its secondary guns, but it has rocket pods as its main gun. So yeah, you can blow up a little asteroid.
It's more about.
If Chara does the shooting, is it a disadvantage shot still, or just?
No, because she counts as a crew member. So.
Can I roll to help? Quote unquote.
Yeah, instead of taking your action, you can absolutely go help somebody else.
I will double check if there's anything useful I could do, but with that thing slowed way the fuck back there, I don't think there is. No. Yeah, no, I'll use my turn to help and give Chara advantage on shooting some fucking interceptors. Or shooting the rock, sorry, with missiles, whichever you want.
I kind of want to shoot. Like, is there any way to like push the rock?
Let's see.
Like, if I was to say anything, it'd probably be
Remember,
like.
they aren't 10 kilometers wide.
Yeah,
And that would be pushing a rock 30 kilometers.
You could pull a Rogue One maneuver and actually ram the thing and try and push it with your engines, but your missiles don't have the precision power to really move the asteroid. Just to blow it
This
up.
scale is really screwing with me.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, scratch that idea.
Yeah.
Probably just try to shoot
Last
at
time.
one of them.
Why would we ever use our secondary over our primary? Or are they able to...
If you have enough crew members, you can use both, and if you don't, then anybody can use a bonus action to fire them remotely.
Oh,
So,
can I do a bonus action then as well?
yeah, you can absolutely fire both weapon systems.
Dope as fuck. Alright, so yeah,
Alright.
I'll use my main thing to give Chara advantage on missiles, and I'll shoot the PPPs.
Alright, so go ahead and roll that, since that'll make her attack even more accurate.
Sweet.
You're not proficient,
20
but you
plus
do get to roll
5.
reflexes plus the accuracy bonus of the weapon itself.
What's the accuracy bonus of the weapon itself?
Wait, before you do that,
Ooh.
actually, wait, never mind. If you're shooting at the interceptor,
Yeah.
that probably doesn't matter then.
Okay.
'Cause
So-
I can boost weapon power, which makes one weapon do maximum damage. But I think we might want the speed again.
Bugger. Alright. I don't know, does 12 hit an interceptor?
Does a 12 hit an interceptor? Good question. The answer is
Oh,
yes.
Wait. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, it does! Excellent! Alright, so she gets a bonus on her missile PPUs. If that doesn't just, like, outright kill it.
Alright.
3d10 plus 10.
29. That will take out its shields, for sure.
Alright, it's all hers.
Alright.
I don't know what her tsundere bonus is to damage.
She is proficient in everything ship-related. So let's see.
just proficient in violence.
Yeah, she's a dragon girl. She is indeed proficient in violence. So let's see. Plus 4, and you gave her the marker light, so she gets an extra D6.
1d6.
And yeah, she also has advantage. Nice. So she lands a solid hit, which I think is just... Oh no, it's just shy of enough to blow that interceptor up. So it gets hit with several very close impacts from missiles. No direct hits, but enough to just shear off bits of its hull.
Damn. Oh well, one other person's bonus action will hopefully kill it then.
No.
You only have the 2 weapon systems, so...
Oh, so others can't also take a bonus?
Yeah, no. Each weapon system can only fire once per turn.
Oh, I apologize then for stealing a bonus attack because I was just rolling raw off the ship. I'm not very good at guns.
I don't think any of you are proficient with starship weapons, so it's probably fine.
Enya was.
Well, she's not
soul
here,
gun
so...
babe, sadly.
Okay, so question. Can you prepare, as an action, can you prepare boosters?
Yeah, you can ready an action.
Yeah, because I'm going to move down here, and I'm going to want another crew member to ready an action so we can just, like, jet from the other side down
You
here.
want me to ready to boost the engines?
Yeah, prepare the
Okay.
engines for boost.
All right. So you don't really have to do that since you can boost them now and then just take whatever movement you want to zoop.
Yeah, but that will leave us out of cover.
That's true. So
I'm going to use a turn to stay in cover. I want to be, like, 1 square over just to make sure
okay,
we
so
have cover from...
it'll just be keen to doing that on the next turn, basically.
If we can't prepare it.
Oh, so I mean, Kina has a turn to do other shit.
Yeah.
Mechanicsy things.
Move right here.
I can't boost the shields. I can give. I can.
That should probably be a thing. Let me write that down in my notes.
How about making?
I can do the emergency repairs and grant temporary hit points.
You could just make a weapon stronger. That's only the next time we fire. It doesn't have to be the same turn, right?
Correct. It's the next time it fires.
Oh, okay. Then I will boost the power of the weapon system.
All right, go ahead and make the mechanics check. You get a +1 bonus from the Astora, being fairly decent. Nice. All right. Which weapon do you want to
rolled like
boost?
above, I think, 13 all game.
Pretty much.
Apart from pushing me through a hole. God damn it, you all sucked at that. You were all the worst, and my little buns got squished.
All right. So, do you want to boost up the marker lasers or the missile rack?
I'll tweak the missiles.
Sounds
so
good.
they'll do max damage on the next attack.
All right, you load up the big old HE warheads and get ready for a party. All right, and yeah, we still have our sensors with an action left. There's anything you'd like to do?
I think I'd like to use this opportunity to scan the opposing ship just to get some information,
All right, the capital
especially if
ship.
they have like some long-range weapons
For sure.
that we might
yeah.
have to deal with.
Same thing, you'll get a +2 bonus from the Astora. Nice.
Sick.
All right, you do indeed beat its system's defense. All right, so the Artemisium is a Corvette-class ship. It is slow as fuck with a speed of only 50 kilometers. However, it has an enormous amount of shields and hull and armor to boot. Your weapons will basically just tickle it. In addition to its Gauss cannon, it also has a missile rack much like your own, which can fire at you even around all these meteors. It has a very good cyber warfare defense, although that doesn't seem to have impeded you any. And it's pretty tough, but it will not be evading for crap, so it's easy to hit. So, its Gauss cannon can hit you at basically any range, so the moment you're out of this asteroid field, and therefore have no cover, you need to be fucking zipping out.
Okay. Well, if we can get somewhere clear, I can start plotting the course. But as long as we keep moving around, my information is a little blocked.
All right. And I think that's everybody on the crew, so interceptors.
I wish I'd hacked them, because then I could have started just the ship's comms on the enemy side start playing Erasure. Hold on till the night, it'll be alright. Oh, we are very surrounded immediately. I'm sorry, Scion of the Steels, you might be about to die.
Alright, so 4 of them have shots on, or 3 of them have shots on you, rather, this turn, so let's see what happens. Pew! Pew! Pew!
Wow.
Wow!
Amazing. Alright, one of them does hit you. Everybody rolls like ass in this game. I don't understand. Like, I keep thinking, are my bonus numbers off? No, it's just everyone rolls like sub-5s every time. It's amazing.
Yeah. No, I when I was looking at Hedra's things, I was like, her character should be more effective than this, and it's just she just isn't rolling above a 5.
Yeah,
I mean, the bonuses are like, at least what I'm used to since I'm a Pathfinder. I noticed the bonuses being lower means that when you roll shit, you just fail.
yeah.
So,
Well, no,
Although
because if
the
you
D-
roll shit in if you roll shit, you fail at Pathfinder below level 5. But then the game stops being fun, because no matter what you do, you're probably gonna have like plus 12 or 13 to whatever the fuck.
you see, I wouldn't know that because I've still yet to play in a campaign where I'm over level 5.
Well, that'll happen in Showfinder by the looks of it. That
Yeah,
game looks
that'll
like
be
it's got the buildings for showing you exactly everything wrong with Pathfinder.
Because you see, I talk from the perspective of somebody who's never gotten past the level 10. I have never been past level 10 in a campaign.
Weren't you at the end of
fucking-
Apple and D, or did you drop out by then?
I mean, Apple and D. I didn't do Apple and D. I did Tome of Horrors. In that game, we were all boosted to level 14.
No, you
Or
were in
fit-
Apple and D. You absolutely fucking were. You had Volcara.
For Apple, what was the setting?
It was the big city state, and we had a mansion, and there was the war on.
What level? I thought we were still within like 5 to 10 level range in that.
No, we ended that game at like 16 or something.
I must have dropped out way before that because I never got that far. Because I remember being Volcora's stealth archer, and he was pretty bullshit, but he never got to be to that level. The reason why I say that is because in Tomb of Horrors, when I tried out Ninja Archer and just got to get free sneak attacks, that was like the one time I'm just like, holy shit, rogue can be broken.
Alright, well, regardless, everyone rolls like butts, so most of the interceptor shots miss.
Alright.
You just can't do nothing about, 8 and a 1. So the Artemisium, let's see, does it have a shot on you at all? No, it would have to go through another asteroid. So instead, it will shoot some homing missiles at you. But its accuracy with these is crap because they're homing. Pew!
It's like worms homing missiles.
Yeah. So is a 17 going to pass your systems defense? Yes, it does.
Bugger.
So yeah, these
I
are...
like a long. What do you mean, shit? Our system defense is 11.
So yeah, these aren't... It doesn't matter how hard you evade, these things are locked onto you. And so as much as Serena and Poco try and use tech to get away from it, it just does not work out for you.
Damn, I was hoping we'd get to light jump away from him.
Yeah.
So you are going to take another yow. That was a pretty
45
decent roll
with the
from them.
shield, that was
So
bad.
your shields take a significant beating. But you're still up. You're still in the fight.
Alright, we need those thrusters on now, because otherwise it's not going to be really worth it to move.
Yeah. Stay safe and while we're plotting out our next move. Speaking of Tomb of Horrors, 5e's Tomb of Horrors has come out.
Has
Or
it?
is coming out.
It's coming
I think
out.
it. No, sorry. Is it next month?
I think it's in April.
April? Whatever. Okay. Regardless, in April, how would you or Adge be willing to run Tomb of Horrors for a little old fundraiser? But 5e edition.
I'm in the call. You don't have to ask Steven.
Yeah, no, that was a call to. It was a question to both of you.
If Adge wants to run boobs in D, I am 1,000% behind that plan.
Well, I was probably planning on making some tweaks for 5e, but
Yeah, Tomb of Horrors itself comes out in, as Saban says, apparently April. So it's not a hard tweak. Could totally be done. And I know that me and Lily specifically would like to get techno space lasers to zap all the hair out of our body. That's apparently more expensive than boobs because that's
What
not
the
fair.
fuck?
Yep.
How
Yeah,
is
It is
that
less
more
expensive. It is less expensive to get boobs than it is to get lasers to shoot the hair out of our bodies.
that's true. But I think boobs in D is a better sell than hair in D.
Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely a better sell. It would probably be Fems and D or something. I don't know.
Well, anyway, we'll talk about that maybe after the session a bit.
Sorry, I was just like, here's a quick misnomer while figuring out what the fuck we're gonna do next to not explode in space.
Well, we can't really do anything unless we get those thrusters on, so somebody needs... In fact, if everybody just wants to try to make a roll for that, because we need those...
I will boost the engines.
All right. Does anyone want to help, or do you want Kara to help Kina Butts?
How far do we swoosh? Because if we go too far forwards, then we just get hit with the Gauss cannon, don't we?
Well, I mean, we have to get out to this other side to be able to start, like...
So,
which is what...
yeah, ideally what you want to happen here is to double move to the end of the map here, which is a double move. And at that point, have Poco make a sensors roll to plot you guys a course.
And we can't even make a preparation since his
Yeah.
roll count.
Now, you could end your turn, like, here, and then you'd still have cover from the Artemisium, since its gun is
I
up
was going
here.
to say, let's take it one turn slower so we've got cover. Like, our hull is actually bonkers
Well, I mean,
good.
if
It's
we
250 and we have DR.
If we can move from there, couldn't we already plot the course? Because all we got in front of us are 2 ships.
So, basically, you need to be off the map to get your course plotted. So, you'll need to have it done, like, when you're here,
Okay.
like,
While
somewhere here,
we are
and then
navigating?
have the pilot, jump you out at the edge.
Yeah, while we are navigating, we are going to get shot at by a Gauss cannon.
Well, that's why he was saying take the Rock Rider, because I thought we needed to be off the map.
Yeah, I mean, as I
Yeah,
said,
you
we
need to
do
be off the map to do the jump, but
Well, if we need to be off...
you
Shit.
can plot the course from, like, here at the edge. That's fine.
Yeah, let's spend one more turn in this field because it's less likely that we'll get killed by a Gauss cannon, and we have, if you'd look at that thing, we have armor 10, 250 hull to our 100 shield. So if we get to actually, like, here, this specific spot, this one that I'm pointing at here, then we also have cover from a bunch more interceptors. And also then there is a rock between us and the Artemis.
If that's the case, then I can try to aid navigation this turn, which will give advantage to starship handling checks.
I would rather have I would honestly rather put the because if I fail the handling check, chances are we can still probably be around here. We need the starship like plotted right away, because if we mess up this roll, we want it to get on the next turn.
So do we want the advantage on your move, on your roll, or Adja's roll?
So you guys don't. So DCL doesn't need to roll to get there. That's like if you're going to pretty much straight line here, then 45-degree turn like here-ish, and you're
Yeah,
fine.
so I don't even need to roll. We do need, however, to get the starship coordinated so we can make.
Let's use Kara then to advantage the navigation.
Okay, and also Keena's going to have to boost your engines because that's a little over 80.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Boost the engine.
Advantage then on boost or navi?
Navi. Because even
How
if we
confident
don't,
you feeling, Keena?
Keena's been rolling real good.
Have to beat an 18, right? I think it's okay.
Yeah, and remember, it's not that he'll fail to get you the speed; it's that you'll take damage from overexerting the ship.
Take a little bit of damage.
okay.
Oh,
Okay, well, the good news is you
Nope.
do get where you want it to be.
we take damage.
Yeah, you're going to take some damage, which is on the order of...
It'll buff right out. That'll buff right out.
All right, so you're going to take 8d6. Why don't you go ahead and roll that, Keena?
Oh, I took that straight to hull instead of
Straight to
shield.
hull.
Roll like shit.
In before straight sixes.
That would piss me.
Oh, that is okay.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
okay.
pretty good. Okay, so your hull takes a chunk of damage as like bits and pieces start rattling off, and yeah, this is when you start seeing sparks flying out of places,
I
and
take it
people
that
having to
ignores
like
armor.
grab hold of things to keep from flying off.
This is why I will never trek.
Yeah, Poco, your little ball drone goes whee as it flies off and cracks against the hull somewhere.
Oh,
Alright.
I hope he's okay. I should probably install a little net for him.
Focus on the plotting navigations.
All right, yeah.
Oh, right.
So
yes, okay.
now it's your
Wait.
chance to plot navigation. You have advantage from your AI buddy assisting you.
Dope as fucking shit hell. Yeah.
Nice, okay. You forward navigational coordinates directly to Squigs. He knows right where he needs to be, so if you don't explode this turn, you guys are safe.
Damn it.
But that's
Well,
an F, because, you know.
Do you know what? I got your back, guys. I got your back. Alright. I'm going to lock down the enemy's weapon. Wait, is the Gauss an energy weapon or a physical?
The Gauss counts as an energy weapon. It's accelerated.
Alright. Weapons lock. I'm gonna give it a go.
All right.
What kind of bonuses do I get? This is the ship's systems, right?
Yes, this is ship systems, so you get a +1 bonus from the store's electronics.
It's 3. Cool.
Caddy.
Oh!
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm sorry, I failed you.
So you just get a giant like red exclamation mark, and then a picture of a blue scaled Gravane just giving you like 2 middle fingers and like flapping the little edges of her wings in a gesture that you're pretty sure is offensive to any dragon people.
Well, since
Yeah.
I still haven't gotten to really do anything, is there any way I can like roll to give us dodge, defense, or maybe just fire away?
Actually, yeah,
could have used the
absolutely.
bonus to
Since
shoot it.
you've gotten your engines boosted this whole time, you can use your action to take evasive maneuvers this turn.
All right, then yeah.
Wait,
All right.
1 second then. I would like to wrap up like bonus action shooting that damaged interceptor.
Sure. Actually, you do not have line of sight on it.
Oh!
Uh,
I'm pretty sure I can't pierce the shields on another interceptor, but I'm gonna go just to get that out of the way.
yeah. You could use your missiles to try and blow something up, but actually,
I
yeah,
don't
your
have
rockets are
missiles.
guided, so you could use those.
But I can't control those. I use the standard action. This is
That's
just
true,
a bonus
that's true.
to shoot laser PPUs.
All right. So yeah, you will not be firing your weapons this turn.
And I want to use my.
Good
Oh
job.
man, those rolls.
Again, like it's not that the game's broken; it's that your dice. Just Jesus Christ.
Sathan,
Please
we've
stop.
had this discussion before. I use the phrase roll fire liberally, except the reality is I thematically roll fire, so my dice do the thing that is most entertaining to me, and I think that it is hilarious.
Well, I only got a 14 for evasive maneuver. I don't know what that means.
All right. So evasive maneuvers, I don't think actually requires a roll. You just you sacrifice any action you would take to give disadvantage on anyone who attacks you, which is going to be real fucking good this turn because Jesus Christ, there's a bunch of interceptors right up your ass.
Noticed.
Speaking of which, it's interceptor time. Boop, boop, boop.
Where is?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Does he have line of sight to you guys? Yes, he does. Okay.
No,
So again, this
you're
is the
lying.
turn to have taken evasive action since all but one interceptor has line of sight on you. There are 5 of them this time, so
What does evasive do?
it
Sorry.
imposes disadvantage. It's basically the dodge action.
Right.
So again, good. That's one who crit misses. Another miss. Another miss.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, evasive maneuvers, I love you.
All right, so yeah, there's
fucking
one of them
clutch.
might have hit, or 2 of them might have hit, except for those evasive maneuvers, and one more set of just abject failure. The interceptors are just lighting you guys up, but fucking Squigs here is ducking and weaving all over the damn place, and just no goddamn problem.
Should be mentioned that Squigs is not confident. He is freaking the fuck out.
Oh yeah, he's just sitting there like morphing wildly around the joystick, screaming.
Just a constant yell.
Excellent.
I'm like, wow, you're really good at this, Quigs. He's screaming like
Meanwhile, missiles.
Oh boy.
Because again, the gas gun doesn't have line of sight on you guys. But it does land a solid hit and takes out what's left of your shields and puts a dent in your hull.
No
But luckily you have some
disadvantage on
armor. So you only take a net 3 hull damage from that.
Damn homing missiles.
Yeah, damn homing missiles. And so now, seeing that you're like starting to get away from the asteroid field, the Artemis is gonna use its entire move action to like crane 90 degrees and start like menacingly coming towards you as rockets just piss out of it all over the place. And yeah, Astora, it's your turn. And indeed, unless you want to stick around.
Hell no. I was not prepared for today, and I am getting fuck out.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and give me a piloting check to get clear of the asteroid field, and
If
Home
anybody
free.
wants to help me with this,
I think
Chara?
everybody helps you with this.
I think Chara immediately helps.
Yeah, so
Alright.
take advantage.
good.
Didn't need
Didn't
it.
even need it.
Never mind.
Whoosh, away you go. And yeah, there's just that concussive boom of the jump to like 0.75 light speed as you make for the warp gate and leave these damnable pirates behind.
So Squigs, still screaming, goes, ah! Totally had that handled.
Just like transitions flawlessly from panic screaming to, yeah, all right, that worked out.
Smooths back his gel hair and looks like he just had that completely handled and didn't spend the last 10 seconds just screaming his head.
And so just as soon as you've like smoothed back your gel hair, you feel a massive impact in the back of your gooey head as the ball drone just slams into you.
Ow, son of a... You know what? He starts slap fighting with the jaw drone again.
It has no arms, so you just slap it and it just goes flying off to the back of the ship.
I think he's trying to say that he appreciates you saving everybody.
Yeah, totally look at droid. Thank you via concussion. Thank goodness you're squishy.
Oh my fucking god.
And now we're safe forever.
Yeah, everything is fine for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, because that's totally how that works. Plus,
Say,
Squigs.
Poco, I can't help but notice that you stole the torso and head off of another company's droid.
Yeah, that's the stuff that's most important.
Yeah, I
Don't-
just wanted to... I don't know why, I just felt like drawing attention to that again.
I mean, I'm not going to use it for anything weird, probably.
Probably. I mean, say for instance that you just felt like sticking your robo penis inside that thing, and it wouldn't be able to do anything about it. You would?
Well, I mean, it's deactivated, so anyone could do that right now.
that count as necrophilia for robots?
Hmm.
No. Her chips are still okay.
It's just rape because she's asleep.
This is a dark conversation, and I'm going to go back to piloting the ship.
I'm glad that you are. It's a dark place. I just wanted to kind of draw attention to it. Say hi, ship, system, station, AI. How you feeling?
She crosses her arms and just stares at you. Well, aside
Hey,
from now
look.
being trapped on the same ship as a robot necrophiliac and whatever that is, and she just like points an arm at the drone that's slowly creeping up towards Poco, like getting ready to shoot her in the back, but it just clicks helplessly.
It's been a long journey. I mean, I could play with your AI core again, and I'll lean in.
How about
close
no?
To a microphone. Was it as good for you as it was for me?
God, what is wrong with you people?
I don't
So-
know. I'm just having a little bit of fun. It's kind of like I don't know. I think it's Should snap fingers a few times. Adrenaline high, right? That thing after you finished getting shot at by lots of robots after saving you.
So, Miss Steele, do you and your sweet little ass want to explain to us why we have giant fucking pirates chasing us down for what God knows what?
I have no idea. They
Squid.
weren't supposed to be. No one was supposed to be here. This mine is a backwater.
Squids gives a skeptical look at Miss Steele.
And at that point, Kara will just sort of like lock her arms behind her back and sort of like guiltily like rub one of her feet on the ground of her little holographic pad and say,
Hey, Miss.
"Uh,
I notice the smell of guilt when I see it.
I didn't tell them specifically, but nobody answered my distress signal, so I just started broadcasting on open channels. It was urgent."
we would get. I mean, you're really far away. You're in like a more different rush space. It was just gonna take time.
Well, somebody could have said they were coming.
Wait, we didn't send back a message that we were coming?
Well,
Steel
sure,
will
but probably
then
like
be
a
the one to
really-
cross her arms and say, "You know the stations can only get comms for a few hours every week."
You know, this whole system sounds like a mess of bad ideas that nobody seemed to fact check.
It's a backwater outpost. It doesn't matter if it can communicate. That's why it's staffed by robots. And Carl will
Speaking
just
of those
yell,
robots-
"Which tried to kill me."
Those things are supposed to be under your control. Why did they turn against you and everyone who stepped inside?
I don't... It all started with that, and she points directly towards Squig's chest where the little black box is just kind of floating around.
Squigs, how dare you?
Yeah, come on, Squigs, what the hell? Why did you make the robots attack us and then also her?
Oh, right. Yeah, this is all Squig's fault. Completely ignore the fact that I just danced us through an asteroid field and got us away from, like, what, 6 interceptors?
I mean, it was very impressive. You were screaming like a little baby the entire time. No,
Totally
no.
had it
I think
handled.
she means that thing you're holding in your...
Oh, you mean this? Squigs will just kind of reach into his man boobs and pull it out.
Does your chest turn by default into a vagina when you reach into it, like every person ever in this setting?
Oh my.
I mean, they all do, don't they? I'm trying to think of a single time when anyone has ever reached inside a gel person or a goo person and it has turned to a vagina around your wrists.
I mean, it's like touching your own dick. It only feels sexual if you want it.
Boy pussy, cut boy!
I mean, there's more than one reason why he's called a fuckboy.
Anyway, so as you like pull the box,
vaginas.
as you pull the box out of your chest, Fenris just walks up to you, lunges up, and plants his like front claws on your shoulders and takes the box out of your hand in his jaw, and then walks
Hey, I
over
want
to
a
Captain
reflex.
Steel.
I want a reflex. Yeah, I want a reflex save for that still.
Okay, you go ahead and make a reflex check. He'll make a physique one.
I want to apologize to you in advance, DCL, because I've made sure this dude is a fucking
Nope.
killing machine.
Rolls be bad. Squigs can't. Squigs just gets all the things stolen from him.
You're going to get
Well-
penetrated.
Well, let's see how this works out for you. Let's see. Amazingly,
Amazing.
Oh!
so he like tries to get it out of your hand, and you're just like, no, bad puppy, no biscuit.
Bad puppy, no biscuit. He starts trying to slap the Fenris drone down. His goo hands just kind of ineffectually slap against Fenris's face.
Fenris just like sits down on the deck and cocks his head to the side, like for a moment, not understanding what just happened. Like, how did he not just succeed in getting a box away from a goop fuckboy? Before enunciating, violence was not the answer.
Well, I apologize. Squigs will put the box back in his chest. Seriously though, why does everybody think they just take things from me?
So anyway, at that, Carl will say, "Look, when we found what's in the box there, all the robots on the station started going bad, but only the VIs, AI, and all the systems I controlled they were unaffected."
So, what's in the box?
I don't know.
Let's
It's
take a
some
look
sort
at
of
it.
artifact. We tunneled into what seems to have been some sort of ancient outpost. We didn't know that there was a spacefaring civilization here, but that's the only explanation. It's a little artifact about 6 inches high, 2 across, cylindrical.
Has it got a glands?
No, Hey,
I
actually,
don't know. I mean,
kind
the
of.
phrase "fuck with the VI" was used, so just wanted to make sure.
It's
Steel, are we allowed
more,
to look in the tube?
more of a flare, actually. No. It doesn't work on contact. It's broadcasting something, I think. As long as it's in the box, it can't affect anything. But if you open it, Fenris there is going to go bad.
No,
At the very least.
I like Fenris. Okay, don't open the box.
I like me too.
I will give him another iron wool scritch. He's such a good murder machine.
I am a good murder machine.
Squigs will just roll his eyes. So what you're saying is you found some ancient artifact that's able to mess with current technology?
I guess I don't know how it works. I don't have arms to interface and analyze, but It seems to.
So, Miss Steele, who exactly will we be taking this to and or leaving it? Because this sounds like a whole bunch of bad news that nobody should really have hold of.
Steele will mull this over for a moment and say to herself, well, nobody should have that, but we could reverse engineer it into something useful if we had some sort of universal key for other companies' drones or, the military application.
No,
All right.
if mention you.
Well,
the
I don't
moment
know.
you
I don't know,
mention
Steele. That sounds like doing so would alterate your bar from kind to mischievous. Or if you were already mischievous, it might make you hard.
the
She
moment you
just
mention
stares blankly at you.
Yeah.
Squigs kind of does the same. The moment you mention military applications, I just got a just no, absolutely not.
What? If you could turn off enemy combat drones, that'd be great.
It would
Every
also-
country would pay for that.
You are so not convincing me.
Well, it's my company's property, so good thing I don't have to convince you. Now, look, I know someone who can tell us at least what it is actually before we make any decisions about what we do with it, okay? How about that?
I guess we're going to go see who can tell us what this thing is.
Great. There's an expert on Xeno artificial intelligence on New Canada. Mr. What was it? Sato, Seda, something like that. My dad's worked with him a few times.
That doesn't sound nearly French Canadian enough.
Wait. What part of New Canada?
The part with the hills and grass?
No, I mean like,
Canada.
Well, technically it's on Vesperia, the actual planet, but...
I was
I hope-
honestly expecting Keenan to join in. I thought it was like a default reaction from all Canadians.
Squigs.
What you say that, but what you don't realize is that I was. Never mind.
Keena was
No,
muted
I
and then
didn't
was...
know here. I didn't know why Keena didn't immediately jump into the Canadian national anthem.
Squigs is kind of sweats loudly. When the part of New Canada is mentioned.
Is something wrong, Squigs?
Let's just say I hope they don't remember the face. And that's very unlikely, because, I mean, have you seen this face?
Change the face. Change it. You're a good person. Literally change the face. Like, you can do that. That's
It
easy.
took me years. Perfect.
I
I
mean,
mean,
it
I
is
got
a
a
handsome
makeup kit.
face, but...
I'll put makeup on you. It's fine.
Let's just say I may have a history with places. New Canada might be one of them. Squigs just kind of gives a non-explainable shrug.
Well, I'm sure whoever you aggravated there will be perfectly reasonable. Besides, I can get you through customs, so everything will be fine. Shifty eyes.
Shifty eyes. I mean, it's not like you hired exactly the most reputable people when you came here. I mean, at least that is how it is for me. I think the rest of the crew is generally... Squigs will kind of eye, acceptable with the law.
Well,
For all they know, yes.
Either way, Squigs will turn around to the pilot chair and start putting in coordinates. I guess we're gonna go check this out, because I don't want to be the one responsible for bringing about another galactic interwar. Interstellar war.
Alright, so as you're putting in coordinates and getting yourself to the warp gate, Carl will lean down and, like, put her holographic ears near, or lips near your ear and ask, do I need to hack in and change some police records for you?
That may be the best idea you've ever suggested to me.
She gives you some, like, little finger guns and then disappears. Alright. And so, the party takes off aboard the Astora for New Canada Station. And I think that's a good place to wrap it up here for today. And next time, we'll get some planetary exploration going.
Planet exploring.
Planet exploring, meeting a planet full of tars.
At least we didn't blow up, which was a very real possibility.
It was. I'm very glad you guys had the correct plan of not getting shot by the Gauss cannon. That would have been bad.
That would have been very bad.
But yeah, good stuff, good stuff. And I think we'll start off next time by leveling you guys all up.
All right. Another fun session.
Indubitably.